Sanitizers are very important. Let me just show them to you. And, you know, pour a couple, you know, just wrap your hands. All right. Yeah. Wrap your hands. Sanitizers. Do it well. You know. Rub it gently, but well, gently. Don't dry up. It's alcohol-based. Sanitizers. We're showing you how to sanitize your hand. You know. Well. Yeah, that's right. I love the shots. Well. It's not about my beautiful hands. It's about how well you rub them, please. How well you rub them. Rub them well.
You do it so well.
Yeah, rub them.
This is exactly how you actually also wash your hands with it's okay.
No,
it's okay.
Before Corona, I wasn't washing my hands like this. But now I know that I have to wash my hands.
It should be a
regular.
habit.
Charlie, it's not easy. Makoto come to for watch easy. But
getting
God
used
is
to
good.
the things.
God is good.
So, you know, I know how difficult it is for some people to lay their hands on these sanitizers. And, you know, the president's made an appeal to the manufacturing companies, those who ideally don't produce. So Casa Preco, for instance, produces food and beverages, and they decided that, listen, we're all in the fix. We have to get our nation out. So they decided to produce.
So are they donating these for us? How many boxes did you bring to us?
So this is Ketsi Casa Preco Company Limited, and I thought, listen, if you be honest with yourself, I want to share what they give me. So if you're still struggling to get a sanitizer, I can help you lay your hands on one. But you know, everybody in the studio is already raising their hands, but they've got some for sale as well. So let me know. Let me know on our WhatsApp number. I can give 10 out. I can give 10 to our viewers. Yeah. 10 to our viewers.
Fantastic.
So and anything more than 10 you have to buy.
I tell you. You can also get some at Combat Pharmacy in Boko. It's where Salif Combat has his pharmacy outlet.
If somebody goes to his pharmacy and they don't... are you telling them they'll get this kind of sanitizer?
They'll get sanitizers. I didn't say Casa Preco.
Okay, let's do the newspapers. There's a weather warning though. So in the course of it, we will let you know the weather is changing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's a weather warning.
Amid the coronavirus.
Yeah, Charlie. Everything else is happening. So let's do the newspapers and then we'll let you know. We'll put the WhatsApp number on the screen shortly. If you're lucky to be one of the 10, then I can give you what I got. But otherwise, you have to buy. So let's do the Daily Graphic newspaper. Front page of the Graphic. Halting COVID-19 spread. Noguchi urges lockdown, mass testing. That's where we are now. As we recorded 27, you know, 2 persons sadly have passed. Markets disinfected across Greater Accra. Officials, traders expressed satisfaction. We've got a follow-up this morning as part of our conversations here on the show. LEW Ghana Limited supports Graphic 70th anniversary. So also another headline in the center spread. Let's revive Pan-African spirit, according to Professor Kakari. Provide stimulus for pharmaceutical companies to scale up production. And I think it even goes beyond pharmaceutical companies, because we've seen food and beverage companies and other companies whose core business really is not what we see today, which is, for instance, producing sanitizers who are. So stimulus package should include all businesses, really. Government will bear cost of mandatory quarantine, according to Information Minister Kojo Opong in Nkrumah. Backpage, Universal Health Group support Greater Accra Regional Hospital. No rapid diagnostic test approved. It's also another story on the back page of the Daily Graphic newspaper. The Ghanaian Times front page now. The Times. Accra at standstill as Greater Accra MMDAs undertake massive disinfection of city's major market. Everything was halted. Markets not moving, men's, everything else not moving. It was really deserted yesterday. Also, Imani petitions presidency over Ghana Link contract in Sierra Leone. Pastor before court for defying public restrictions order. And then TUC calls for complete lockdown of country. So quite a number of persons asking for a complete lockdown. There's a 21-day lockdown in South Africa. We'll get a bit of details on the back page. Boga Boko, Puma Combe Road to be completed in 30 more months. NGO to plant trees in Volta region to protect sacred groves. Also on the back page of the paper. To the Finder, front page of the Finder, COVID-19. Go for lockdown if it is necessary to protect Ghanaians. TUC urges President. Massive disinfection of markets carried out in Greater Accra. McDan Foundation donates hand sanitizers to state institutions. Banks in Ghana commit 10 million Ghana cedis to COVID-19 fight. 15 labs with 200,000 samples testing capacity in the offing, according to government. The Daily Statesman, Eslo advises Ghanaians against panic buying. Don't join us in the House. Speaker orders self-quarantine of MPs on return from abroad. Says, constituents, don't come and visit your MPs in Parliament. Charlie. Bahama stuck in the mud as competing interests assail dates of naming Baumia. Bitter in quotes. All right. The back page, Tokyo 2020. Lord Coe calls for Olympics postponement. Christian Achu travels to Ghana after EPL suspension. Those are the two stories. But that's how the Statesman looks like today with the banner headline, don't join us in the House. Don't visit anybody, really. Stay in your home. Yeah. Stay in your office. Is this the...
Thought you just brought sanitizers. Let me use some.
Are you drinking to prevent the cough?
No, I'm not drinking.
You have to review the papers, Roland.
Are you done?
Yes, I am.
But yeah.
Is that how you use the sanitizer?
It's fresh.
You haven't moved. You haven't gone anywhere.
I'm coughing.
Hey.
Okay, before I touch the newspapers, they've been touched by other people. So, okay, let's do the Daily Guide. Daily Guide has on the front page, government shuts down beaches, mass market spraying takes off. Has an inserted picture of a truck, one of the spraying trucks of, let me see which company is it, Zoom Lion Ghana Limited. You can see it in there. Other stories on the front page of the Daily Guide. Stubborn pastor granted bail has an inserted picture of Apostle Kofi Nkansasa Akodie, a.k.a. Saint Sack.
I like the AKA.
Yeah. Obede Pombede. Money no be problem.
Yeah, man. Are they related?
O feature.
Aha. Agbede feature.
Okay, so let me read it again. My director said I didn't read it well. So front page of the... Stubborn pastor granted bail. Apostle Kofi Nkansasa Akodie, a.k.a. Saint Sack. Obede Pombede. Money no be problem. O feature.
Agbede feature.
Other stories we have. No
Listen,
COVID.
but this is no joke. This is no joke.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't defy, you know, what has been put down for all of us
now
to follow.
It's a law, full law.
And it's not about one person. It's not about one person. It's about all of us. And we can't have one person playing with us. This is no joke.
I do agree.
Yeah,
I do agree.
Joke. Whether law or no law, we can't have one person doing that to us. It's not funny.
No COVID-19 patients in danger. NDC MPs walk out over Okay, no. No COVID-19 patients in danger, but one has died. In addition to the earlier one. But they are not in danger.
Just read and ignore.
Okay. No COVID-19 patient in danger. Read and ignore. NDC MPs walk out over quorum.
You blast one.
Allah. I've been one feature. Back page of the Daily Guide. We have Mensa, one Ghana volunteers fight COVID-19, and then let's take good care of ourselves, according to Richmond Boachiadom advising all of us. Meanwhile, Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal coach, has recovered from coronavirus. Arsenal cancelled training in the meantime. You know, the APL is off, so basically he can't be training. I mean, that's the logic in it. Enugu Rangers player dies running from coronavirus. I thought that was a a very unfair, but that's the headline there. So, okay. Daily Dispatch newspaper has on the front page, COVID-19, workers praise president but want more action. That's TUC. 4 ministers in a West African country down with coronavirus. Hey, Daily Dispatch, this is your headline. Let me see which West African country. Page 11. Daily Dispatch. 4 Burkina Faso ministers. Okay, we do know that now. One of the deceased in that country is a member of parliament too. A Futu NDC candidate, James Annan, granted bail. We have Chamber of Freight Forwarders accept Akufo-Addo's Unipass system. Meanwhile, talking about Unipass, it's on the front page of the Business and Financial Times that more trouble for Ghana link Unipass as Imani petitions president. Bank of Ghana to the rescue of private sector, halts banks from purchasing government bonds, suspends payment of dividends. Other stories we have also on the front page of the Business and Financial Times. COVID-19 hotels seek some 324 million Ghana cedi monthly bailout. Hey, million. In Ghana, bailouts 300. Low crude oil prices to create 53% vacuum in oil revenues. And as a result of that, we have ASEP. ASEP is advising government that we need to have some kind of a supplementary budget of a sort, some budget of a sort to take care of the holes as far as this revenue loophole is concerned. Mama, I'm done.
Yeah, we're going to go online to myjoyonline.com, but there's a message. It's from Shady. I wanted to just share because Shady says, I'm hurrying to work, but I'm stealing some time to watch your program after I heard you make some freebies. Okay, so announcement of
where is he?
It's talking about. But Shady, I don't know where you are. Tell me where you are because you say you need the sanitizer, and I want to give you. Only if you happen to be close by. Just drive by. I see people telling me they need it, but they're in Accra and other places. I don't know how I can reach you with it. So, and everybody's thinking they are the first to ask. There are many people who have also asked. So I'll just go through it. But somebody's also asking, how do you know, how can you tell a good sanitizer? That's the thing. That's why, you know, it's difficult to trust the source, right?
Yeah.
Aha. That's
why you need
I know a number of friends who have bought fake sanitizers. Somebody actually even went to the market popper, bought a whole 5 liters of something that wasn't anything close to the sanitizer. So, and that's why I'm happy that Casapreco is doing this, because you know that it's a source that you can trust.
You're happy that Casapreco is doing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is
authentic.
And this is, yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know, but this is actually 6 CDs, you know, and this is the 200 ml. Nobody sells it for 6 CDs. People are selling less for way more, but it tells you they are not in to make profit. It's just because of what has happened. Yeah. So this is 6 CDs.
I think they produce awake purified water too.
Yes,
they give to charity. I think that company.
Yeah. So let's do myjoyonline.com, shall we? And then let's talk about the BBC. Let's give you some updates in terms of the coronavirus on the continent. There's something happening in South Africa. We will tell you about it. But on our page, myjoyonline.com, 1,200 people put under mandatory quarantine, according to the presidential advisor on health, who was on Ekosi saying yesterday on Asempa FM. Ghana records second coronavirus death, 3 new cases. This was as yesterday. Auditor General suspends collection of assets and liabilities declaration forms due to coronavirus spread. Government has set up 15 coronavirus testing centers. South Africa on 3-day week coronavirus shutdown. Now that's the story in terms of what's happening in South Africa. Rapid diagnostic test kits not registered for screening, diagnosing coronavirus, according to the FDA. There's a lot of pressure on the FDA. We don't talk about it. Can you imagine the number of people who are trying to produce sanitizer because it has to be certified? So that's the other thing I wanted to tell people. a lot of the sanitizers out there are not certified. If you're using it yourself privately at home and you are mixing your own thing, that's your own business. But as soon as you want to put it out there and sell, it has to be certified. And I know that a lot of people who are at the FDA like daily really trying to register, but there are also many people who don't go through the right processes. So one of the ways you can detect that you're buying the correct sanitizer is if it is FDA approved, then you know the mixture is right. This one is 70% alcohol, 70%. All right, it's not fun but necessary. Gift Auntie shares experience in mandatory quarantine. Now this is, you know, the state is actually paying for people who have returned from places where coronavirus, I mean, it's affected all countries now. So those who have returned from the UK, from the US and other places, Italy, have been kept in hotels. Now that's the thing, like we're paying, I think it's in one of the papers where the minister said we're paying. But I'm just thinking, should it be a hotel? Do you know what I mean?
Where should they be? Warehouse? I'm asking. Oh, don't get me wrong. Or they should go to their homes.
No, you're being sarcastic.
No, but
the first thing I said, here's the first thing I said.
They can't go to their homes because they'll put others in danger.
Shouldn't you be responsible?
For your
I mean, you've returned, you've traveled and come back.
I agree.
Are you telling me that in the face of everything that's happening, you're just going to go out there and mingle with everybody else? Are you telling me you don't care about the people in your home?
I agree.
Esla gave us an example, Madam Esla Ekufu, in Parliament and talked about her husband and how he was kept away. I mean, can't we be responsible like that?
But Madam Esla is part of government, so if the government is then so he knows that the way they treated the husband was not good. So
who treated?
So she accepted the president's decision.
No, it was their arrangement to keep him away for the period. Okay. And then once they tested and the test came out negative, she also shared it. And I thought this was really cool. And this should encourage everybody else. I don't think, you know, I don't know. I agree with self-isolation, but I just don't think that it should be our cost to bear. I mean, Legon is there. The schools have shut down. There are halls. We could get places ready.
But we're talking about visitors and some of them high profile. You can't go and put them in Legon.
You think coronavirus knows high profile?
No, it doesn't know high profile.
Yeah. We're battling. We need the things that we need, and I
agree with you that we don't have to spend because we could have used that amount of money we'll be spending on hotels to buy more PPEs or something of the sort. I do understand that, but I'm saying
people looking for sanitizer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And we're paying hotel bills.
Because I broke.
Let's do the weather. It's very important. Just before we go, let's tell you about the weather. This is the warning. A moderate to heavy rainstorm observed 24th of March. In the northeastern and mid portions of Ghana is expected to intensify and move westwards and affect most places in the northern half of the country with thunderstorm. And I'm sure you're wondering, where's the northern half? So here are the places. Tamale, Banda, Bimbela, Nkwanta, Yeji, Salaga, Chereponi, Ketekrachi, Atebubu, Adonkwanta, Kwame Krom, Vakbo, also Bogatanga, Navrongo, Tumu, Funsida, Mongo, Bole, Kentampo, Kwame Danson, Kranza, Techman, Winchi, boxing them all together, but there's an estimated time. So you have to, closely monitor. General cloudiness and thunderstorms and rain are expected over places in Eastern Volta, Ashanti, Greater Accra, Central, and Western regions from 03:30. Rolla, what time is this?
Universal.
See, Ghana Meteo. Yesterday was Meteo Day. Why don't they just use the normal time that we
No, but this is a universal time. That is
but they should localize it. See, that's why we don't have International Meteorological Agency, but we have the Ghana Meteorological Agency.
Well, so that people for communication,
can see and understand. So what's the time? I beg, tell me the time.
So this one is 3:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
Okay, so that's signed by Evelyn Adaye Amankwa. This is the weather warning. Please don't go out if you have no business. If you can afford to stay indoors, please do. If you decide to go out, make sure you carry all the necessary things. You need an umbrella, definitely. If you've sent me a message for a sanitizer, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to reply And unfortunately, it has to be those in Accra. But if you're looking to buy, just let me know as well. Stay with us. We've got sports coming your way here on the AM show.